fell. But make catch on now in cast 3D na you see afan. Ah man, did you go test your rag? Do yang kupon.
Guys, so famu. What are that carry us famu out of you? CGTB Bank. Maddest man. Today is the highest. CGTB Bank. See. Hey. Guys, tell me about your area. Oh, water don't carry us famu out of you. Hey. God of mercy. Jesus Christ. This one is beach. If you have not visited any beach, please, any beach before, visit Amu of it this morning and see beach. Hey, maddest mado. This one is crazy. People are trekking to the office. Students, their car spoiled. A lot of things is happening this morning. See Amu. My mansion is in Amu. See us here. Lagos State government.
Saying checking one open tap. Are you seeing it? This is the front of my shop, but this is Timer's fashion. Are you seeing it? See water. Look at everywhere. See water. This is front of my shop. Even the gutter you cannot see anymore. Are you seeing it? Look at water everywhere. You are saying checking one open tap. The water is too clean. Are you sure they did not open tap? Please and please, if you know you don't have something good to say and you cannot pray for me, please better keep quiet. Are you seeing this water? The washing bomb me. Yesterday one is even better than today one. Yesterday is better. See, look at today. Everywhere, all my luxury dresses, Sherry, all my luxury dresses, hand-beaded dresses, they were soaked for me. And in your house, typing rubbish. You want?
Lord of Lords.
Every rainy season, Lagos turns into a city under siege, not by an enemy, but by water that government after government has promised to control and never has. Streets become rivers, homes become islands, and ordinary citizens become refugees in the commercial heart of Nigeria. This year has been no different. In fact, it has been worse. And the question Nigerians keep asking, the question this video will try to answer honestly, is simple. Why does this keep happening? And who exactly is responsible? Let us start with what the people are living through. In Maryland, Lekki, Oba, Ikorodu, and dozens of other communities, residents have watched canals overflow into their homes, sweeping away furniture, electronics, vehicles, and in some cases, entire livelihoods. In Ajegunle, Amukoko, and the Suru-Alaba corridor, families say they're now moving and move out of their own house wearing rain boots because just one downpour turns their street into standing pools. A church in Maryland reported that floodwater destroyed its musical instrument and damaged half the building. Shop owners across flood-prone axes have lost stock, equipment, and customers with businesses forced to shut down for days at a time during the rainy season. The Lagos State government itself admitted that more than 3,000 residents were displaced and over 6,000 affected by flooding in just 8 months of last year alone. And federal authorities have now placed Lagos among 33 states at high risk for 2026, with over 14,000 communities nationwide identified as vulnerable. So why is this happening? The official explanation leans heavily on climate change, and there is truth in that. Rainfall patterns have become more erratic, with intense downpours concentrated in short, overwhelming bursts rather than spread out over hours. Rising Atlantic sea levels are also blocking stormwater from draining properly into the lagoon, creating what experts call tidal lock, a condition where floodwater simply has nowhere to go. But climate change is only part of the story, and Nigerians are right to be suspicious when it becomes the only story government officials want to tell. The uncomfortable truth is that much of Lagos flooding is man-made, and the responsibility sits squarely with decades of poor planning and weak enforcement. Drainage channels across the state are clogged with refuse, sand, and construction debris that nobody is consistently clearing. Residents in several communities have accused local officials of taking bribes to allow illegal structures to build directly on the rights of way along canals, blocking the very channels meant to carry floodwater away. Lagos State's own Commissioner for Environment admitted that inspectors are still finding buildings constructed on wetlands and natural water channels, even after the city has spent years promising to crack down on such constructions. In the past decade alone, 59% of Lagos wetlands have been lost to unchecked development and sand mining, destroying the natural buffers that once absorbed excess water before it reached residential areas. This is where accountability becomes uncomfortable for the people in charge. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has repeatedly promised a flood-free Lagos, commissioning drainage equipment and announcing new deflooding projects almost every year. Yet, the same communities keep flooding year after year, sometimes after barely 30 minutes of rainfall. Commissioners issue statements blaming tidal conditions and assuring residents that water will recede naturally, as though Lagos flooding crisis is simply weather to be waited out, rather than infrastructure to be fixed. Meanwhile, ordinary residents in Ishaga, Amukoko, and similar communities say their pleas for canal deslitting have gone unanswered for years, even as construction approvals for luxury development continue elsewhere in the state. This pattern of undeserved communities being neglected while the government finds money and political will for projects elsewhere is not new, and it connects directly to broader complaints Nigerians have raised about infrastructure spending and road rehabilitation across the country. What is clear is this: Lagos does not flood because Nigerians fail to prepare for rain in a tropical country. Lagos floods because successful administration have allowed wetlands to be sold off, allowed drainage channels to be blocked by both refuse and bribery, treated flood controls as an annual public relations exercise rather than genuine infrastructure priority. Climate change is real, but it is the excuse that lets everyone else off the hook. Until the people responsible for enforcement, planning, and budget allocation are held accountable with the same energy used for press briefings, Lagosians will keep losing their homes, their businesses, and in worst case, their lives, to a crisis that was always preventable. If this video helped you understand what is really driving the crisis in Lagos, hit subscribe, turn on notifications so that you never miss the next breakdown of the stories shaping Nigeria today. Until I see you on the next video, remain blessed.